Now, somebody lead this. Create me now to thy service, Lord, by the power of grace. Y'all don't want to lead it? Let my soul look up. Let my soul look with a steadfast hope. And my will, thank you so much.
In thine, draw me nearer, draw me nearer, nearer to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side.
Draw me nearer, draw me nearer.
Draw me nearer to the cross where thou hast died. Draw me nearer, blessed Lord, to thy precious bleeding side.
Let the church say amen. We want to ask everyone to be seated. We're going to ask the various leaders of the delegation to confirm the numbers in your Episcopal areas to make sure that there is at least the majority in your Episcopal areas. We'll start with Piedmont. Do you have a majority of your delegates seated? Okay. I think Piedmont said yes. I think they did. Is it yes or no? Okay. Dr. Henderson, can you talk with your delegation and speak with one voice? All right. Eastern North Carolina, do you have a majority? All right, majority. All right. Midwest, do we have a majority of your delegation present?
We have a majority, sir.
Thank you so much. Northeastern.
Yes, sir, we have a majority.
Thank you so much. South Atlantic. Wonderful. Mid-Atlantic.
We have a majority, Bishop.
Okay, I heard two voices. Let me try it again. Mid-Atlantic. Do you have a majority?
Yes, Bishop.
Okay, I'm gonna trust that second voice. Okay, Alabama, Florida. Not quite. We'll come back to you. Southwestern Delta.
Yes, sir.
You have a majority? I mean, you have to say it because was that?
Yes, sir. We
okay.
have a majority.
Thank you very much.
Southwestern Delta.
Thank you very much. I think Western would be next, right?
Yes, sir, we have a majority.
Thank you very much. Central South Africa. Do you have a majority?
Yes, we do.
Thank you very much. Western West Africa. Do you have a majority?
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Eastern West Africa. Do you have a majority?
Yes, we do.
Let's go back to Piedmont. Do you know whether you have a majority or not, Piedmont? Dr. Henderson, can you talk in the mic so I can hear you?
It looks like we have a majority.
Okay, can you look some more and then let me know when you know you have a majority? Okay, we're going back to Mid-Atlantic. Did they? Okay, who was it that said?
Bishop, this is Evelina Huggins, and there is a majority in the Mid-Atlantic.
Okay, it was that. Who was it? Who was it said not quite? Alabama, Florida. All right. Do you have a majority?
Piedmont has a majority.
Thank you so much, Dr. Henderson. Alabama, Florida. Do you have a majority or do you know? Can somebody from Alabama, Florida speak in a mic? We need you to speak in the mic so we can hear you. Mic 10. Mic 10, please. Can we get mic 10? Can we get mic 10? All right, and can somebody work on mic 10? He's going to another mic.
Can you hear me, Bishop?
Yes, mic 9.
Yeah, Mike 9, Alabama, Florida, we are there.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And I interpret that to mean you have a majority.
Correct, Bishop.
Yes, last night's minutes. I don't think we did. Okay, yeah, they're up.
All right. We have a quorum, and now we need to approve the minutes for Thursday and Friday, which have been uploaded in the website, according to the secretary. Is that right? And hopefully you've had a chance to peruse them. And if there are any corrections, please send that to the secretaries. Is that the way we've been? Email them to the secretary. Don't use the postal system, but email them to the secretaries. And therefore, with that objection, the minutes for Thursday and Friday are approved with any corrections. Now, are there any legislative matters that have not been dealt with before we hear from the Codification, Discipline Codification Commission? Any legislative matters that have not been dealt with? All right, we're good. Dr. Sadler, were you? Okay, so we'll go to the Commission on Discipline Codification. I think they're ready. I tried my best to get Bishop Monroe to continue his great work, but he wasn't going for it, and so I'm here in pain and fear and trembling, praying that the Lord will see us through. Dr. Sadler?
Yes, sir, Bishop Prince is going to speak.
Okay, Bishop.
Yes.
Bishop Frencher, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and to members of the delegates for this 51st session of the General Conference. The Commission on Codification have been meeting really all quadrennial, but especially since the first of this year and into really last year. We've been meeting twice monthly. Well, we've been meeting 4 times a month. Every week we've been meeting. We will be scheduling a meeting even after the General Conference is over. We will be meeting to finish up what we began, as well as look at the legislation that's come out of this General Conference. So the committee has been working. The General Secretary Auditor has been in every meeting. I want to also take this opportunity to thank Bishop Warren Matthew Brown for all the support that he has given to this commission. But we have been challenged with a very heavy responsibility, that of making sure that the right wording is in the Book of Discipline. And we've been working very hard, the entire committee, and I can't be naming all the names, but all those persons who have been selected to serve have been serving. They've been given of their time, and I just have to say, I've worked on this committee before, but this is one of the best commissions I've ever worked with. They are very precise. We have persons who are astute in language, and I have to admit that even I have learned where to put commas, where to put exclamation points, where to put semicolons, and where to put periods. Amen. And so you can look forward to the commission continuing the work. And when we're finished, you're going to have a discipline that you're going to be proud of, but most of all, a discipline that you can understand. And so I want to thank the General Secretary Auditor and members of the Codification Committee who worked with us last quadrennial, and looking forward to those who will be named to the committee this quadrennial.
Does that complete the report? Thank you so much, Commission on Discipline Codification. At this time, we are now ready for the third and final reading of the budget. Is the Budget Committee prepared? Thank you so much. I think that's Dr. Freeman, Chair.
Yes, sir.
We ask at this time for the third reading of the budget. Would the Budget Committee stand? First, to the committee and all those that worked hard throughout the night, we thank you for your commitment, time, and work through this process late in the midnight hour. We're proud to present this third reading of the budget to you that reflects the work that the committee has done for the next quadrennial of our beloved AME Zion Church. Dr. Olivia Llewellyn will read the budget. We thank her for serving as the chair for the budget side. And the Reverend Dr. Darren Mitchell will read the apportionment. And we thank Sister Renee Felton Pullen for serving as the secretary.
Mr. Chair, mic 3. Mr. Chair,
Mic 3.
can we see the budget on both screens? We have a difficult time centering our eyes on the center screen.
Is it possible to put the budget on all the screens? Is that possible? Okay, thank you very much. Oh, let me ask you this, Bishop Monroe, this should not be public, right? So for this budget, we won't go to the public feed, but all the delegates that are virtual should be able to stay on. We together on that?